What's up, everybody? Jay here with Jay's Backyard Cooking, and today is the kickoff to my new griddle series using the Members Mark Pro Series 5 burner. So first things first is I'm getting it away from the cook area that I have over there in that far corner. I did get a Blackstone conversion kit which should work on here. I was able to come across one video on YouTube where the guy kind of explains it. I think I will have trouble with, I think, either the middle one or the 2 or the 3 in the middle. I may have to kind of rig it for it to work. The nipples on here I believe are going to be a little smaller than the one that are actually on this type of griddle, but let's get into it and see what we can do. So first steps on this one here, there's screws, one screw holding in the back of these burners right here. We're going to get all 5 of them taken off. Should be just a quick turn of a screw. Make sure not to lose them because we are going to need them to put them back. Then after we get those 5 off, I believe we can just move each and every one of these out to not have to disconnect these. We'll get them done one by one and put them all back as we go. You see, once you pull that out, there's a nipple in there, and that conversion kit should come with the tool to get that nipple out. We're gonna take that nipple out, replace it with the one that came with that tool, and then slide everything back in place. Now with these right here, I believe, hopefully not, because this is a different model than what the YouTube channel that I saw. But I believe these 3 for some reason are gonna give me a little bit of trouble. But what I think, if I come across the same thing, is once I get it put back in, if I see that it's loose, what I'm gonna do is just throw some foil paper in here, kind of mold it into that to kind of build it up to where they don't stay loose, because that was the issue that the other person was having. So let's get into it. Let's see what we can figure out. The good thing too is that it comes with the thread check gauges, because there's different kinds. We don't have a side burner, so we're probably not going to mess with those, but these are the ones that we're going to probably need, or that we will need. So once I get that one out, I'll be able to use one of these to gauge it, and then that'll tell me which size I actually need of these. Alright, so what I'm going to do is make sure I got a good grip, use a pair of pliers to help me turn, just to loosen it up. Pretty simple. Get that one out. Just like that. Then we'll get our measure tool, put that in there. That's it right there. So I know now that I need the M6 by 75, which is going to be these bottom ones right here, and luckily they are the same length, so it's just going to be a quick and easy replace them, put them all back together, and it should work just like that. Now these look like they have some thread lock on there, so we're going to go ahead and go back with some thread lock. And if you see the difference, I don't know if you can or not, but the propane hose are a lot smaller than the natural gas. My house is actually fitted with natural gas lines, so this is why I'm converting it. I want to get it closer to the house, and then with this griddle series that I'm going to be doing, I want to be able to just fire up the griddle instead of having to turn on the propane and get all that situated. It's just easier this way. Put a little bit on there, not covering up the hole. We'll put it back where it goes. Nice and snug. Make sure it's in there good. That is it. Get this Get this slid back in. Screw it back on over here. Easy peasy. Again, just move this one out of the way. Stick that in there. And a pair of pliers or a wrench just to help you loosen it up. Easy. Just quick little tug. Undo it. Take that out. Grab you another one. Just like that. Back into their tool. Find the hole. Screw it back in. Sure it's nice and snug. Get that put back in. Just like that. Over here. On this back side. Continue on. Should be fairly simple. It's going to hold the top up here, and then with the wrench on the bottom, it's going to give it a quick turn. That should make for easy work. Just like that. So you see, let's take that piece off. And then we'll add this piece back on. Let's get some tape on there. I don't know why it didn't have it, but it should, I would think. But it can't hurt to add some. A little bit on the edge there. Get this put back on. Just like that. And then we'll screw this part on. Just like that. Again, just quick connect here, quick connect here. That is it. Turn the valve on. Pray that I don't blow up. The moment of truth. Let's see. I don't know if you can see that, but we got flame. 2 flames. 3 flames. 4. Don't fail me now, come on. There we go. Alright, finally got it in place. I wasn't going to bore you with putting it all back together and cleaning it up. But I did put it back together already. I kind of leveled it as much as I could down here on the bottom. Left enough room in the back to get it open. Cleaned it up just a little bit. It's going to give me enough room on that side to utilize the tray. I have enough with that one tray for the most part. Let me bring you in down here so you can see what I'm talking about down here in the bottom. I still need to clean it up down here in the bottom too. There's a bunch of weight and stuff like that, but I don't really use that for storage space. So if you see, eliminated where the tank goes there just by running that hose up and through there. And it's got that deflector tape there, so the deflector plate there, so I'm not worried about it getting too hot. I had the Blackstone here about a year ago and it did fine. So let's get into the first cook. Okay, some of this video is just gonna be a POV, but we're gonna start out with two sticks of butter, baby. Huh?
That's a convenience store.
What do you mean? We gotta get the butter in there, baby.
Like that?
And I'm using just regular Hill Country Fare salted butter. To that, we're gonna add some garlic. Oh, however much that is. 2 tablespoons Cajun seasoning. Actually, I don't want to make it too hot, so let's go 1 tablespoon. We're gonna go 1 tablespoon paprika and about a half a tablespoon lemon pepper. And then 2 tablespoons of that crab ball, y'all. And then to that, let me see. Let's go all of that lemon juice. It wasn't the whole thing. It was probably about I'm gonna say 2 limes squeezed. That's right, you guessed it. Shrimp boil on the griddle. This is perfect for when you don't want to bring out the pots and the water and everything. Quick afternoon dinner. This is the way to do it. So we're just gonna have the aluminum pan on this side. Well, probably on this side of, yeah. We're probably gonna have the aluminum pan on this side, cooking everything else on this side. Then once we dump it, then we'll move it all over. All right, we're gonna get the potatoes put on here. Now we need to get these potatoes to steam. Pour some water in there. We'll get them covered up. Let the griddle do its thing. Alright, let's fire this side back up. Potatoes are about where I need them to be. I'm gonna put this side on low, and then we're gonna start the sausage over here on this side. We're just gonna leave that there, let it do its thing. Go ahead and uncover these. Put the sausage on. We're done with the dome. Add a little bit of oil now. Get the sausage to cook up. Let's grab these lemons. Thought I was gonna put them in here, but get them in here and chop them up. Get a little bit of grill to them. Got the shrimp. That's going in a little bit. Got a little special surprise for some of y'all. One of my co-workers turned me on to this a while back, and ever since then, I have not been able to stop adding it to my shrimp boils. This right here, ravioli. Pick one that you like. Add it to your shrimp boil. It's a game changer, I'm telling you. Then we'll come in with the potatoes, the onions, sausage, throw it on top there. Did I drop one? No. Let that do its thing for a little bit. Let's saute up the shrimp. No extra seasoning, only because I think I added enough to the concoction over here. And this here is just going to be enough to get the shrimp started. That's probably going to be enough for me. I'm going to throw this in here. We're going to let the griddle do the rest of the work. So now we're just gonna let this sit for however long or however short you want to. It's almost dinner time, y'all. There you have it. Easy griddle shrimp boil. Add as much or as little as you like. Add as many ingredients as you want. I don't know how long I'm gonna go with the griddle series. Probably just until I run out of ideas or get bored of it. Y'all stay tuned, there's gonna be some good ones. But if you like what you saw here, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Like the video and comment. Give me some ideas. What would you like to see me cook on the griddle? We'll see you next time. You know, life's full of little upgrades. Some people change careers, others change their outlook on life. And then there's the bold few who changed the fuel source on their 5-burner griddle in the middle of a scorching hot day. Today wasn't just about sweating through the conversion from propane to natural gas. It was about transformation, commitment, and a sizzling sense of purpose. Because when the tools you cook with evolve, so do you. And right after that final fitting was tightened, the flame lit, and the heat settled in. There was no turning back. The first cook, a quick and easy shrimp boil. Simple, flavorful, and the perfect kickoff to a brand new griddle series on YouTube. So what's the takeaway here? Sometimes the heat isn't just from the grill. It's from the pressure we put on ourselves to grow, to improve, and to level up. And when we lean into it, we find that even on the hottest of days, the payoff is worth every drop of sweat. So until next time, keep the grill hot and the seasoning simple.